Hello. I guess I'm talking today. Hang on, my music's a little loud on my end. That's better. Might be a little quiet for you guys though. Let's see. That seems mostly fine. Gonna play some Minecraft. I don't normally play single player because it, I don't know, it makes me feel lonely. Because it's like I'm gonna build all of this stuff, but no one's ever gonna see it. But, maybe if I do it on stream, it'll be different. I haven't played 1.17 yet. Keep in mind that I'm awful at this game. I don't know why I choose to stream this. I'm so bad at it. But, I don't know, it's like you do all of this stuff and then it goes nowhere. And I don't know, I struggle to stay motivated to continue building when I'm the only person in the whole world, you know? But let's see. Let's see this time. It'll also be interesting to see all of the new stuff that's been added. Although, honestly, who knows if I'm gonna be able to tell what's new and what's not, considering how little I seem to know about this game. I keep playing with my friends, right? And then I'll go, oh, this thing! I didn't know about this thing. I'll go, yes, that was added several years ago, Kit. And I'll go, oh, I wasn't aware. My game is moving extremely slowly. Might just be loading in chunks. Oh, swamp. That's neat. I might have to go through my task manager, see what's running. Task manager. Oh, it's probably also just my laptop. Cause I'm streaming off a Surface Pro, which is like the worst idea. Don't do this. Don't do this to your computer. It's such a bad idea. What else can I shut down? Let's have a look at the video settings. Oh, I should probably yeah, so that's outdated. I guess it doesn't do that. Video settings, quality. want to slow down my game anymore. Performance. And turn that down again. I had it way up. My laptop can usually handle that, but probably not while where's fast? Oh. I guess. Let's see if my game will work now. Usually not while streaming. That was the sentence I was going for. Still a little... it's mostly okay. Tree time. Nostalgia just punched me in the face. It's been a while since I've had to like punch down trees. Because I usually play in servers with people I know, so somebody will be like, you want some tools? And I'm like, yes, I'm a sugar baby. I don't like doing work. Well, actually, I have punched down trees a few times, but usually with somebody else there. It's nice being able to pillar. Because this has a trackpad, right? But I have a Bluetooth mouse, but I don't always use it while playing. Because I have to then get like, you know, because I don't have a desk. My setup is so scuffed. To like fiddle around and find stuff to put it on, and it's a whole bother. I still can't pillar apparently. And my laptop, when I'm using my trackpad, will not let me fucking like press space and right click at the same time, so I can't use Elytra? How is that pronounced? It's never been made clear to me. Nobody's ever told me how that's pronounced. Punch in logs. This was the worst tree to start with, because I have to finish it, otherwise the leaves will stay around and I'll be all annoyed and... a whole bother. God, that was a really British fucking sentence. A whole bother. What am I, Paddington Bear? What was I talking about? Heads up, I'm neurodivergent. This is gonna be a ride. I genuinely cannot like. Oh, right. So yeah, I have to cut down all the tree, and then yeah, I can't use like Elytra, however that's pronounced. Once again, I reiterate, it's never been made clear to me. And whenever I ask people, like, I don't know either. I'm sure it says on Wikipedia somewhere, because it is actually the name for like the covering bit over a beetle's wings. It's an actual word. I'm gonna look that up later, after I've cut down this tree and like gotten myself situated. At least I have lots of logs. I hope I got all of them. If I didn't, I will be very upset. That looks like I got all of them. And many saplings also. Sticks! That's good. But, you know, I can't use elytra, I can't pillar, you know, it's somewhat irritating. I just didn't sprint. I just want to jump on top of this tree and check there's nothing on it. There we go. There was nothing on it. That was all for naught. Heh. If you guys haven't been able to hear me this whole time, that would be very embarrassing. Or, well, it wouldn't be embarrassing because you wouldn't be able to hear me and I could just be like, oh, I've only just started talking now, definitely. I'm sure there's no one here. It doesn't matter. I have my viewer count turned off, but there's no one here. Give me the sticks. What's brown and sticky? Ooh, apple. I desire you. Carnally. Not carnally, that would be weird. How would you even have sex with an apple? I mean, I suppose that determines on your configuration, at least partially. I suppose universally you could probably shove it up your ass, but that doesn't sound particularly comfortable. Equally as well, people do that with like the weirdest shit and find it comfortable, so whatever. I'm gonna stop that line of thinking because I don't want to have to mark this stream as mature. I hate that this is... Because I'm gonna put this on my VODs channel. So anybody who like goes back through my stuff, this is the first stream they'll see. And it's gonna be this. And... Give stuff. I have one apple. That's okay. I think that is partially lag and partially me just being bad. Sap one. More sticks on the ground. I think that's fine. I'll leave those to decay. There's a swamp over there. May as well get that sugar cane. I'm sure there are other useful things here, but I'm gonna have to go into caves. I know it's the caves update. I'm sure there's some really cool things in caves, but also like I don't like going into caves because there are mobs in caves, and like if you haven't got the message yet, I'm bad at this game. My FPS is so disgusting. That would be because I'm streaming on, like, possibly the worst optimized thing for- okay, no, it could be worse. I'm sort of in the process of saving up for a PC. I wanna build a PC for myself. What the f- I feel like I need to cut these trees down, put them out their misery. And I'm gonna make stone tools. Stone in here. But I'm sort of in the process of saving up for a PC. I haven't got much, but I was thinking I might start doing art commissions because I draw. I have drawing streams on here, well, on the Twitch, that I'm not planning to save them. So they'll probably be gone at some point. Disappeared into the hands of time. Whereas I'm assuming anybody watching this is watching this as a VOD. Because I don't think there's anybody here right now, unless somebody pops in later. But you can't go back, so like anybody who hears me talking right now, you're watching a VOD. Hello. Why the fuck are you watching me? Yeah, I'm in the process of saving up for a PC because I wanna play games. I wanna play video game. I think I'm gonna set myself up in here. Oh, there's a wolf. Could get some bones. Just temporarily until I venture further afield and decide what to do with my house, what to make. Because I usually stick with like, I have like 2 styles and they're basically the same style, right? And that is Tudor red brick house with that sort of Elizabethan E shape, or like a cozy little cottage, and they're actually pretty similar because one is basically a really tiny version of the other. And with the cottage you can make it out of like wood or whatever, you know, with the Tudor red brick you have to make it out of red brick, and then occasionally you can do like fake wattle and daub. I'll use like white clay for that. Is that what it is? Is that what I use? I can't remember the names of any blocks in this game. You have to do it with logs, don't you? And that means I can block that off a bit more. One piece of charcoal achieved. So I'll use the charcoal to make more charcoal. Yeah, I've got like, what was I saying? Yeah, I do like 2 styles of house. So I'm probably gonna start off with one of those, and then, you know, maybe I'll expand. What am I being notified of? Hello? Oh, I think I'm being notified of somebody else going live. That's neat. Very cool and fresh and funky. I will at some point find coal. I'm gonna stick these further back in the wall. I'll wait until that's done cooking. And then let's make an axe. Maybe I'll find iron at some point. That would be real nice. I can hear a pig. What time of day is it? Well, night. It's night. I'm pretty defended here actually, because, you know, I've got like a pool there. Very cool. Torch. That's what I wanted with the charcoal. I wanted some torches. 4 is probably enough for this amount of space. Yeah, there we go. I was fully saying something and it is gone. That's gonna be a trend with me, I think. I'm just gonna go, Wow, I was saying something. What was it? Who knows? Who was it that I was notified about, actually? Because I know it's a Twitch notification. Let's see. Oh, it's my parasocial father. Filza just went live. Oh man, I kind of want to go watch his stream. But I've got to, like, actually try on my own stream, right? Like that's the whole thing. How long have I been live? "22 whole minutes, and this is what I've achieved." I'm so good at this, y'all. It says I have 1 viewer, but that might be a bot. That might be because I have had a bot in here before. Unless you're a real person, in which case, hello. It's nice to meet you. To turn on my stats for that, because I don't know how to turn off, like, each stat individually on my phone, which is what I'm looking at this stuff on. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I'm not that smart. Gonna mine here. I'm not smart enough to figure that out, so I just turn off all my stats because I don't actually want to see my viewer count in case there, like, are people. It's fine if you talk in chat, but I don't. People are scary. I don't want to get freaked out because there are, like, human beings, you know? So I have it turned off. That's, like, the one thing that every Twitch streamer, when they're asked for, like, advice, goes, turn off your viewer count on your end. Do not look, do not perceive. And I took that to heart. But it means to see how long I've been, oh cool, to see how long I've been streaming, I have to turn it on again. Looks different. Not sure how I feel about this. Because, like, I usually use the Stay True pack, right? The Stay True resource pack. That's what it's called. There we go. I know terminology. And I usually, and that diversifies the ore a little bit, and the stone stuff. I can't use it right now because I haven't updated it for 1.17, which is fair enough, because it, like, just came out, but brain empty. What was I thinking? I was thinking a whole thing. What was it? Right, yeah, but, like, this looks different from that, and also from normal Minecraft. I think it looks pretty good, though, but I think it's a little darker than the stone around it. Like it's still got, like, the stone pattern, but because it's got, I think it looks okay. I think it looks neat. And it'll be good if you, like, struggle to tell them apart for whatever reason, if you've got, like, sight issues. I have sight issues, but they're fixed by glasses, so that doesn't really count. Well, like, it does, but only when I'm not wearing my glasses. Which is, I've been thinking about getting contacts, because I spend a lot of time online, right? And I think... and like, my glasses kind of dig into the sides of my head with the headphones. There we go. That took me a few moments. With my headphones, right? So I've been thinking it might benefit me. It might benefit me to get contacts just so that I stop like accidentally cutting off circulation to my brain. Or whatever. It also might help stop the rubbing problem a little bit, because my headphones sort of rub against my ears a little bit. And I've had to stuff one side with cotton pad, which I've just dropped. Well done. Oh, daytime. Hang on, I need to find this because otherwise I'm gonna be really uncomfortable. Moment. Apologies for that. That was in the tradition of young streamers everywhere. My mother. Right, this is my little home base. I'm gonna put a torch outside just to make sure I can find it. I'm sure I'll be able to find it anyway because it's fairly recognized. No, motherfucker. Leave me alone. I don't have a sword. Oh, fuck. Well, I have an axe. Hell yeah. I got 1 arrow from that. Spicy. I feel like I should put these trees out of their misery, but if I want to make a nether portal, there's lava right there, so that's nice. I think I might stay in this area, honestly, because like there's a swamp right there, and I think they're useful. I'm not sure. Let's hope they are. You know, there's a little cute forest here. Well, kind of adventure round and you know, see what we can come up with. Cow. Flowers. I like flowers. One of the things I do in Minecraft is I always try and get like at least 2 of each flower so that I can scatter them around whatever home I make. You know, have a ooh, frame rate said fuck me. Should I try swearing less? Oh, this is nice. This could be a nice place for a house actually, because it's, you know, it's nice and flat. Could make a little sort of beachside hut thing. Gonna fill my inventory up with flowers and nothing useful. Terrifying! There's iron down there though, I'm gonna need to go get that. It's daytime! You, gentlemen, get me a bed. Gentlemen, ladies, sheep of non-binary gender, whatever, you're dead. It doesn't particularly matter. There we go. I can get a bed. Now let's hope I can remember the way back home. I might just set myself up a little hut here, just move anyway, because you know there are caves. I might want to make my permanent house here. It makes sense. There's like birch here. I feel like if I'm gonna make a beachside house, birch is maybe a good idea, because it's got that light color, and the doors always strike me as like particularly light looking. Like they look thinner than some of the other doors, and I think that's good for a beachy house, you know? Do I eat the raw beef? It's fine. I'm probably almost there. Maybe I should make a little trail. Where are the fucked up trees? Ah, there's the lava pool. Right, that's home. And then I can cook this food which I have gathered. I'm a provider, but only for myself. I may as well use up this charcoal. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move over there, you know, make myself a little dirt hut. I may as well leave this lit up. It's not like I'm hurting for coal right now. And there's more coal down in those caves. I do want to gather a bunch of dirt for easy movement. Just gonna wait until this cooks and then I'm gonna head off back to the... It's really open, but I might, you know, I can just make myself a little dirt hut and then work on making a bigger house and stuff. Other people seem to be able to like, oh, they'll just wander around and like, you know, make a little house and kind of stay away from mobs or fight them during the night, but I'm always like, no, I have to hole up. I don't want to die. Dying is terrifying. Don't know why. I don't. Dirt. I don't want to really disturb the surface a lot. I always try not to mess around with the surface too much. Like I will usually replant trees, which I'm gonna do with that tree after I do this, which is why I bother gathering saplings and stuff, even though there are usually trees around, you know. And I don't like to mess up, you know, the ground too much. Whoops. Let's take those out of my offhand. Like you know the whole woodland rules thing, right? Where it's like, don't take anything, don't leave anything. There's an actual phrase, but I've completely forgotten it. Leave only footprints, take only memories, that sort of shit. I play Minecraft like that. Except for like actual builds, I try not to mess up the landscape too much. Terraforming hurts me deeply. Almost fell down that hole. That would have been less than ideal. Gonna make a cursed little dirt hut over here. It's a nice little pool there. That's cute. I like building houses near or on water. I think that's nice. Heads up, if you're watching this and going, I guess, you know, I'll get to watch a little playthrough. I feel like I need to warn you that I always take ages to get diamonds or whatever. Because I just kind of go to iron and I'm like, oh, I can make cute little cottage. And then I stop. Like, that's the end of the game for me, is you build a house. You thrive. My goal in Minecraft is thriving. I've never beaten the Ender Dragon once, ever. Not even on a server. And, like, while I will, you know, go find diamonds, usually I'll, like, take somebody with me in single player worlds. I'm just like, I'll wear whatever armor I can get from skeletons, you know? And zombies do wear armor, so I assume the ones that wear armor must drop it, but I must admit that I seem to only remember ever getting armor from skeletons. I need more dirt. Or I can just do it with cobble. A spacious dirt and cobble hut. On a pillar. I am gonna make ladders. I'm gonna make ladders there. And a trapdoor. Just so I don't get completely fucked over. I don't need to place these corner ones. Because it's like, it's this. Oh man, I thought the snare there was, it sounded like a player, I assume it's a snare, music thing. I took music lessons, but like only for recorder, so. But well, I also did like a couple lessons of guitar before my teacher had a temper tantrum, and I did also do some violin, but mostly like classical stuff. I assume it's a snare. The snare there, I thought it sounded like a player taking damage. Right, let's get ourselves situated in our new little abode. Bum 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 bum. Ah, fuck. Gonna hit my head on that ceiling, but oh well. Block that off. Right. Just gonna ow. There, isn't it beautiful? Boing, boing, boing. Enderman! Endermen are my favourite mob. They're so good. Like, they're just little pals, and they will bite your head off, like, if you look at them, but, like, mood, bro. You know, like, I'll kill them if they attack me, but... otherwise, like, they're just little buddies. They're just little bros. They're just vibing, you know? What they do wrong? My Bluetooth mouse, this is relevant. My Bluetooth mouse occasionally will just disconnect, right? So if I ever just stop there, it's working again, and then sort of move weirdly and jankily, that's because my, like that, that's because my Bluetooth mouse has stopped working and I've temporarily switched to my trackpad. Sexy. I overuse the word sexy way too much. It has like the same meaning as pog for me. I'll just be like, that's some sexy art, or that's, you know, oh, that's sexy. And it's like, I don't mean literally sexy, I mean pog. I mean pog. And I kept getting misconstrued using it, so I was like, I need something to replace this with, but I can't start saying cool to everything again, because that just sounds like I don't care. And then my friend was like, say pog, and now I say both, and it's worse. I'll be like, that's pog and sexy. That's an awful sentence. That's a terrible collection of words. That's like the worst possible option, is being like sexy and poggers. Imagine someone saying that to you. This is... it's just bad. I want to get down there. I used all of my blocks. And I'm afraid of what might be held within these caves. That wasn't where I meant to place that. Let's hope I can get that back afterwards. Fucking nothing? Sound. Let's get this iron first. Yeah, that tracks. For a moment I saw a player there and I was like, the fuck? That's new. Cool though. I like it. Gonna mine this. What the fuck is that? Wait. Oh, it's vines? They're so light. Not going down there yet, I think. My pick's almost out. I don't want to get clobbered, but I might just drop down there to get that, because then I can have an axe and a pick. There we go. Don't know if there are any mobs actually down there, but still want to take chances. Mobs fear me. As in, I don't know if that was clear. Mobs fear me. As in, I am afraid of them. I think I'm gonna get out because I think I can hear someone coming to bother me once again. So I don't want to be in a cave and it turns night while I'm like. So I can smelt this, you know. I'm overly cautious. I usually have food here. Like, I usually have sword, bow, and then my arrows will go in my offhand, then my axe, and then a pick. But I usually don't have a pick out because I don't actually go mining that much, so I'll only have it out when I mine. But I'll keep it there for now, and then I'll switch to torches in my offhand when I'm mining. My accent is bopping all around the place today. Sorry. Guess I'm not being bothered. What's there? More iron. More iron. Oh, I'll mine some more of this. There we go. Ah, that would be the skeleton I was hearing. I'm gonna make a chest. That seems like a good idea. Could put it there. Or maybe just there. But then I could put a 2 chest there. And then I can put more furnaces, that's what they're called, furnace. There. Planning this house out like I'm gonna stay in it that long. I'm hoping I won't. Because that would be kinda cringe. May as well make it a 2 chest. Just, you know, while I'm at it. I'm gonna put my stuff in there. Bum 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 bum. No point keeping an arrow if I don't have a bow. May as well keep those on me. So keep that on me. Don't really need that. Let's move these around. Oh. Yeah, sure. And then time is it? Oh, sun going down time. I need a window. Ah, I know. Ah. No, that wasn't what I wanted. let's do that. There, now I can sort of tell what time of day it is. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna take that out. I'll pick that up from the ground tomorrow. There we go. Long, hard day of work. Tried to right click with the axe for a moment there. Strip the man. You know, like stripping logs. Not. I don't particularly want to see under the zombie's clothes, actually. May as well start planning a house. Let's see. Do I want it like real close to the water or a little further away? I could pull like just this layer up and like open it all out. I might want an actual shovel for that. I'm gonna go cut down. Actually, I may as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go cut down tree. Use up this axe. Tree. I'm gonna select you. I don't like you. Don't like your look. And you, I think. Give stick. Ah, I forgot that was still in my hand. Let's make like a stone shovel. Then I have stick. I mean, I know I can make sticks with planks, but it always seems wasteful because it's like there's literally you can literally just get sticks from trees, you know. I sound really tired. I apologize. I'm not actually that tired. I just talk like this. And I'm constantly cracking up at things I say which aren't funny. Maybe if I laugh at my own jokes, people will think that they're funny. To round that out a bit. Caves though, I don't. Surface caves are fine in like the rugged terrain, but I don't like them just like by my house. I don't want this here. Like, it's useful, but I might cover it over. We'll see. And I'll replant all of these flowers after I'm finished terraforming. Huh. Sag. I say that a lot as well. I have this friend who's like, who introduced me to like Twitch, because I just basically didn't watch Twitch, and then she was like, streamers, and I was like, oh, you might meet her actually. I was planning on doing a Bed Wars stream with her and another friend later, because they're both like actually okay-ish at Bed Wars and I'm not, so I get to like bed bitch, I get to sit on bed and like fireball people, or like sometimes shoot them with a bow. I'm working on that one. I'm not great at it yet, but I'll get there one day. And then they get to go rush people, and we win sometimes. It's pretty good. I get carried. But like equally as well, because I'm there to like yell if somebody's at bed. Like, I suppose that's sort of helpful. I'm like a trap, but less useful. Cost less though. But yeah, they were like, here, steamers, and I was like, huh? And so and then now I just use Twitch slang, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. I described something as scuffed to my mother the other day, and then I had to explain myself, and I was like, fuck. I've become one of those people. But equally as well, I feel like a lot of Twitch slang has just become like normal slang now. Might be because of like how prolific some streamers are getting recently. Because I know there are like a ton of people who like aren't normally interested in like games streaming, you know, gaming videos and shit. And who like wouldn't watch Twitch otherwise, who are there like explicitly for like DSMPs, folks, explicitly, exclusively, but also like explicitly as in clearly, you know, like they are clearly only there for like, I don't know, you know, Philza, well, so I'm gonna admit I'm kind of one of those people, but then I was like, huh, this is actually kind of cool. So no, I'm just one of those people, but like I feel like a lot more people have been like people who I wouldn't expect have been dropping like pogs and scuffs. Although pogs like not even a Twitch thing anymore. I guess it's kind of interesting seeing how like there's a whole sort of new demographic being brought in, or like how hosting different sorts of content can get people to kind of turn up. I genuinely do have thoughts about that, but they're not in my brain right now. You'll find that's a theme with me, is things aren't in my brain. I'll like say they are. I'll be like, once upon a time they were. FPS dropped to like 2. Like I'll say, oh, you know, there's a thought, I've had it, but it won't be there. And like sometimes I will have had a thought, genuinely, but it'll have been there for half a second, and so I won't get to tell anybody about it because I've forgotten it already. It's gone. My shovel broke. I realized that like when it broke, but I didn't say anything. Just punching dirt, cause like I'm not gonna make another shovel. Shovels are only useful if you're doing like big terraforming, I feel like, and this is like one layer of dirt. But like you can see now it's sort of all opened up, and that means I can put my house like sort of in the middle of the circle. I think that would be cool. And I could have a little port, and I'll, you know, make farms eventually. I love food production. That's something I really like in Minecraft. It's like a really weird thing to focus on, but I love making food, all kinds of food, and lots of it. It's partly like a security thing, because then, like, you know, I've got food. That's nice. But I hear you. I see you in the subtitles. But also, like, I don't know. I like farming. I want to be a farmer. I like doing farming and potions. Potions are kind of difficult because I have to, like, fight mobs and get the ingredients, but also, like, I don't do anything with the potions. I just like making them. I want to be an NPC. Like, I'll do this on servers where I'll just get, like, food and potions, and then I'll set up a little shop and sell them really cheaply, just so that people can be like, oh, I've got this thing now. And it makes me feel like an NPC, but, like, in a good way. I'm like, yeah, I'm helpful. And then, like, I just, that's what I enjoy doing, I guess, is like NPC shit, but there's even less point to doing that in single player than there is in multiplayer, so I guess I'm gonna have to start, like, building things outside of my comfort zone. My problem with building, right, is that so much of the time I'm like, but what's the purpose of this room or this area? What does it do? And, like, it doesn't have to be, like, an in-game mechanic, but I tend to build my builds around, like, oh, you know, here's I'm just gonna cover this up. Like, I'll pretty this up or something. But I just don't want a big hole here, because I will inevitably fall into it. Clumsy in-game as clumsy in real life. Although, to be fair, clumsy in-game is probably because of clumsy in real life, because hands go brrr before brain does. I have just made that significantly darker. See if I can place a torch somewhere. Kind of want to get one up there, but I might put trapdoors over that temporarily just so that nothing comes up. May as well make another crafting table, actually. But I was talking. What was I talking about? Yeah, my problem with building is that I'm always like, but what's it for? What does it do? And, like, it doesn't have to, like, actually, like, physically do something, but there have to be lore reasons for rooms existing. And, like, maybe it's just they thought it would be nice. But even then, it's like, well, then what do I decorate it with? So if I want to try, like, a style of architecture or whatever, I'm like, well, what would they build in this style? And I often do, like, part of the reason I do Tudor red brick a lot is because I've been to Tudor houses quite a lot because I do reenactment. So I'm like, and there's this place called Kentwell Hall, and like they've got all of the rooms decorated on the inside, so I haven't really been reenacting that recently for health and school reasons, not for the past few years, but I used to, and they have a lot of the house, like, you know, the outside is all Tudor and shit, although they also do other stuff like after Tudor there because it was in use for hundreds of years. But you know, like they'll do Victorian and there's World War II stuff, but they have the inside of the house decorated like a Tudor house, or the lower half is like a Tudor house, and they'll move stuff around a bit for Victorian, and then the upper half is, I think, mostly Victorian. It's been a while, so don't take me on my word for that, but so I can sort of take inspiration from that, but you know, and that helps me. If I wanted to build a castle, I'd probably emulate that sort of thing. Because honestly, for ages, it stays the same. Because, you know, you've got all of this rich internal decorating. FPS none. I'm gonna block that off. So gonna, yeah, but I struggle doing like internal stuff. I used to struggle with external stuff as well, but I think I've got better at decorating outside, detailing, that's what it's called. That's the word I was looking for. But I can do it right this time. Damn it. Yay. Don't need gravel for anything. I just want to check that there wasn't any iron I missed. I don't think there is. I will eventually go and explore those caves, just not right now, and I don't want mobs coming up from them to bother me all the time, so. The trick here is that I'm lying. I'm never gonna explore these because they scare. I will eventually. I've got to eventually. I'm gonna leave this one. That's fine. It's out of the way. I just didn't want it like in this area. How long have I been live for now? Because I have to, at some point, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Very cool. I have to, I hate when it shows footsteps and I'm not walking. Like, whose footsteps are they? And I know they're mine. Still, I just, ugh. I know, and because it always shows like to one side or the other, right? And I used to get so freaked out. Like, whoops. I have a button on the side of my mouse that'll bring up the Windows thing, and I accidentally just hit it on the side of my laptop. I keep like starting ideas and then just not finishing what I'm saying. This is what I'm like to talk to. Trying to keep up a monologue for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Just talking about shit. I want a fairly little house. I do want it to fit a chanting thing. Could put that in the basement, but might raise it up a bit actually. Let's see. I want to have it. Want it to have a nice view of the water. There we go. That took way too long. Too much effort. But yeah, I building is always like, I'm always like, but what do you do with it? So I'd struggle to do like big builds because then there's so much unused space and like grandiose stuff. I just want my little cottages. And even when I'll do like slightly bigger builds, I did a red brick house in a realm I'm in, which is getting reset, and I'm just gonna rebuild that same house because I never got to finish the inside for the difficulty I'm describing. But yeah, I'm always like, what's it for? And the answer is to look nice. And I'm like, but. So I'm bad at that one. Right. Yeah, let's put the middle like here. And then measure it in. Let's say 5 or some sleep time. I might stop streaming for a little bit because I have to. What time is it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go for dinner soon. And then did unmute after. Yeah, I did. Okay, you can actually hear me. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna stop streaming for a little bit and then for dinner and then come back afterwards maybe. It'll depend on if my friends want to do Bed Wars. And if we do Bed Wars, I'll probably stream that. It depends how laggy it makes me. It depends how laggy it makes me. We'll see. Anyway, for now, I'm going to head off. And I hope that if you're watching this, you have a nice day or night or, you know, whatever time it is for you. No, that's not what I want to do.